Imagine Sarah, a young professional living in a bustling city, eager to grow her wealth by investing in real estate. Like many others her age, she dreams of owning a piece of property, but the traditional path seems out of reach. The old way of investing in real estate can be overwhelming. Think massive down payments, endless paperwork, and strict eligibility requirements. For most people, these barriers make real estate feel exclusive and unattainable. But what if there was a way to make it simpler, more affordable, and open to everyone? That's where tokenization steps in. One day, Sarah stumbles upon a cutting-edge investment platform. Here, she finds an opportunity to buy digital tokens, each representing a small share in a commercial building, almost like owning a tiny piece of a skyscraper. Intrigued by the simplicity and low entry cost, Sarah decides to purchase a few tokens. With just a few taps on her phone, she instantly becomes a partial owner of a valuable property. No banks, no mountains of paperwork, and no huge upfront investment. This is the true power of real-world asset tokenization. It transforms traditionally illiquid assets like real estate into digital tokens, making them accessible to a much wider range of investors. Now, anyone can participate in the real estate market, regardless of their background or financial status. But how does this digital magic actually work? Let's break it down and explore the technology behind real estate tokenization. Tokenization begins with a tangible, real-world asset. This could be a commercial building, a valuable piece of fine art, or even a bar of gold stored securely in a vault. These assets are the foundation of the tokenization process, serving as the physical items that will be digitally represented. The next step is to create a legal connection between the physical asset and its digital counterpart. This is done by linking the asset to a digital token on a blockchain. The token acts as a digital certificate of ownership, and the legal paperwork ensures that the rights and value of the asset are properly reflected in the digital world. You can imagine this legal and technological connection as a digital bridge. This bridge guarantees that each token is backed by a specific identifiable portion of the underlying asset, making the token a trustworthy representation of real-world value. For tokenization to work smoothly and securely, robust legal frameworks are absolutely essential. These frameworks define how assets can be tokenized, how ownership is transferred, and what rights token holders have. Clear and comprehensive regulations are key to ensuring transparency in every transaction. They also protect investors by setting standards for disclosure, reporting, and dispute resolution, making the tokenization process safer for everyone involved. These legal frameworks can differ significantly from one country to another, but they generally address important issues like asset ownership, the rights and obligations attached to each token, and the verification of investors through processes such as Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering, AML, checks. This ensures that tokenization is not only innovative, but also secure and compliant with global standards. Smart contracts automate the tokenization process. These self-executing contracts on the blockchain define the rules for token creation, ownership transfer, and even potential revenue distribution. Think of them as digital agreements that execute automatically when predefined conditions are met. For example, a smart contract governing tokenized real estate can automatically distribute rental income proportionally to token holders. This automation really enhances efficiency and transparency throughout the investment lifecycle. Once tokenized, assets become readily tradable on specialized platforms or secondary markets. These platforms connect buyers and sellers, facilitating seamless transactions. Remember Sarah's real estate investment? She can easily sell her tokens on a secondary market if she chooses to liquidate her investment. This ease of trading unlocks liquidity in traditionally illiquid markets. Investors can buy and sell fractional ownership of assets with greater flexibility and speed, potentially revolutionizing how we invest. The advantages of tokenized assets are numerous and transformative, reshaping how people interact with traditional investments. One of the most significant benefits is increased accessibility. Tokenization breaks down large, expensive assets into smaller, more affordable units, making it possible for a wider range of investors to participate in markets that were once reserved for the wealthy or institutional players. Through fractional ownership, even individuals with modest resources can now own a share of high-value assets like real estate, fine art, or precious metals. This democratization of investment opportunities opens doors for global participation and portfolio diversification, empowering more people to build wealth. Enhanced liquidity is another key advantage. Tokenized assets can be traded on secondary markets, allowing for faster, more efficient buying and selling compared to traditional, often illiquid asset classes. Investors are no longer locked in for years and can respond quickly to market changes. Transparency and security are also greatly improved. Blockchain technology provides a clear, tamper-proof record of ownership and transaction history, reducing the risk of fraud and increasing trust among participants. Every transfer is recorded and verifiable, ensuring accountability. However, despite these promising benefits, several challenges remain. Regulatory uncertainty is a major concern. Laws and guidelines around tokenized assets are still evolving, and navigating this complex landscape requires careful attention to compliance and legal frameworks. Additionally, cybersecurity risks must not be overlooked. As with any digital asset, tokenized investments are vulnerable to hacking, data breaches, and other cyber threats. Robust security measures are essential to protect both investors and the integrity of the market, ensuring that the promise of tokenization can be fully realized. For those interested in exploring tokenized assets, several platforms cater to beginners. Realt focuses on tokenized real estate, allowing users to invest in fractional ownership of rental properties. Securitize offers a platform for issuing and trading digital securities, including tokenized real-world assets. As the tokenization landscape evolves, expect more user-friendly platforms and innovative use cases to emerge, further democratizing access to investments.